Hi there guys, it's Martyn here, and welcome back to another episode of the Now Review. And for this week it's just a single review, but we're going to take a look at this. Now that's what I call Legends, because I was thinking of what I was going to do next. I do have future plans for future episodes, but I thought, what else can I do? And I came across this album and I thought, this one, it's not necessarily the most unique thing in the world, but it's an interesting concept, so we're going to dive into that. So without further ado, here is Now That's What I Call Legends.
Presenting Now Legends.
So looking at the cover, it's another one of these like pedestal covers. It's actually quite similar to the Singer cover that we looked at a few episodes back. You've got stars because, you know, obviously they're all stars, and this is only 2 discs. Most of these compilations are 3. This, however, is only 2. There is the spine in a standard CD case there, and of course, flicking to the back, we have the all-important track list. So let's scan on CD 1. So you've got things like Queen, Michael Jackson, Madonna. So, you know, a lot of songs that are actually very iconic. ABBA, The Winner Takes It All, is probably one of their best, as is Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight. U2, Oasis, Bon Jovi, Eurythmics, The Police, Tina Turner, Bee Gees, Bryan Adams, Lionel Richie. The Bryan Adams one, Heaven, which, of course, is the Baby You're All That I Want, we all know so much. A lot of people forget that that is, I believe it's his song originally. I could be wrong there, and it's not a bad rendition, but I think we're all familiar with the, you know, the more modern version of that, the dancier version. Diana Ross is Upside Down, Kylie Minogue, George Michael, and Tom Jones. So that's disc 1 as a whole. Definitely more classic selections here. And that's a theme that we're going to talk about more often. But a lot of these songs I knew already. They're really great songs as well. And this came out in 2014, as you can see. So on CD 2, you kick off with John Lennon and Woman, Elvis Presley, Elton John, Sting, Mariah Carey. More great songs as well. Celine Dion, Take That, Genesis, Roy Orbison, UB40, Blondie, Wham, The Jam, Barry White, Dusty Springfield, James Brown, Dolly Parton, Van Morrison, Rod Stewart, Bob Dylan, Simon and Garfunkel, The Beach Boys, and Paul McCartney with Live and Let Die from the James Bond film with the same name. So as you can see on all of these tracks, these are classic artists, if you like. These are artists from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, etc. So these are all classic songs. And I think this theming is actually really great. If you are going to call something Now That's What I Call Legends, in my mind, to earn the status of legend, you have to have produced something that has, you know, lasted for years and years, and also establish a status for itself, which is all of these artists on here. So I'm glad they didn't just stick, you know, whatever was popular at the time. They made a true classic retro album, if you like, of actual legends. So let's take a look inside. So here is CD 1, and I absolutely love this black and gold design we've got going on here with the silver trim. This is an example of a bold CD for Now that just actually works. The simple design really does work. And look, Now 89 is out now, showing you that this actually came out towards the end of 2014. Let's have a quick look at disc 2. And there is disc 2, pretty much the same. And win a bundle of Now CDs. Go to this address to enter. I wish I'd entered that competition. That probably would have been quite good. So what else is there to say about this album apart from praise the track list? The most modern song I can seem to find on here, possibly, just doing another quick scan again, is probably something like Take That with Patience, which was the mid-2000s, 2005 or 6, I believe. And it's good to have it there, and they've probably used Take That because obviously they started in the 90s, so you could probably still class them as legends. In terms of people saying, oh, there's some odd choices, maybe a different John Lennon one. I get Woman is a good song, but you would have thought it would have been Imagine or something. Same with Elvis Presley. But then most of the artists they feature here are bang on the mark, in my opinion, like The Jam with Town Called Malice, Elton John with Sacrifice, Michael Jackson with Billie Jean, and so on and so forth. Probably more so on CD 1 than CD 2, the artists featured have their A-lister songs. These are the songs why we remember them, to earn their legendary status, so to speak. There is a great selection on here, and I'd be very surprised if none of these you did like. You've even got really classic things like Simon and Garfunkel with The Sound of Silence, which is a really great track. But overall, I'm very happy with this track list. I'm very happy with this album. For only 2 discs, considering it's not the usual 3, and with Now's reputation of just putting modern songs over and over again on albums, it's really nice to see they've stuck with an actual sort of Legends theming and classic theming. And it's a nice album to pick up. This was a £3 purchase from a CEX store, so you can't get it in things like HMV anymore, I believe, and it will be available secondhand. But if you are interested, then please pick it up. This is definitely one of the better spin-off compilations, in my opinion. And that is all for this episode of An Hour Review. Apologies that this one was quite short, but as I said, I just wanted to talk about this one individually. But do tune in next week where I'll have another episode for you, and we might go back to a double review of 2 albums. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment on the video, share it around, and until the next one, I'll see you all next time.
Now Legends! The perfect gift for Christmas.
Such a good time.